over to a wildlife area that's, I don't know, about 4 or 5 miles from the house. Do a little scout around over there. Yeah, I found something here that I'm going to grab a couple of real quick. Found some cattails that the heads are still pretty well intact. So I'm going to grab a couple of these. Maybe char these up later. Well, I've arrived here at the wildlife area where I'm going to take a little scout, and I'm going to grab my gear and we'll get on the road. Okay, I've got my truck pack. You saw this in my get home bag video the other day. Today it's going to double as my scout pack. I'm just going to take a walk back through the wildlife area here, and according to the wildlife area map, pretty much straight west of here is another small pond and a fingertip that comes off a large lake, and that's where I'm going to go find today. Of course, we're always going to be looking for animal sign, resources, things we can use, things that we might be able to use later. A lot of nice dry grass here. Been up in the wind, so it'll be dry. I could use that as a component for a tinder bundle. Of course, grass burns so fast. You need a lot for a tinder bundle. I'd rather put something else in there, like some birch bark or cedar bark or something along those lines, tulip poplar bark. That's going to extend my burn time on my tinder bundle. But it's here if I would need it. Now here's our second pond. So we know we're on track. That's our first checkpoint. No, hadn't been a bad walk so far. A couple of good resources right here. We have a standing dead pine right there. And over here, right next to the edge of the pond, there's a river birch tree right there in the middle. I think we'll go over there and snag a little bit of that bark. Okay, we're here at our river birch tree. That's pretty nice. Of course, with the river birch, the best bark is way up there at the top. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. A lot of times you'll find a big, mature river birch tree and it'll have a branch broken off, laying down where you can get at it. As it is, we'll just take a little bit of this and call it good. Well, looks like I found me a lake. Pretty much where I wanted to come out. Right at the end of this finger and kind of at the spot where it splits. I think I'm going to sit here on this log for a few minutes and enjoy the view. Well, I think that's going to be it for my little walkabout today. Thanks for joining me in the woods. Have a good day. Well, we made it back to the truck, so I guess that's one thing. It was a good, productive walk. Found a few resources out there. Hit our mark right on, which is really what I was aiming for. Navigation is a good, important skill if you're going to go out into areas that you're really not familiar with. I come over here quite a lot, but I've never been back to that finger back there. And I use just a rudimentary map and cardinal points. And we hit our mark, so I guess that's good. See you in the woods and have a good day.